Hey Pisces, I hope you guys are doing amazing. We're going to be doing this reading for you today based off God's guidance, and do take it as it resonates, of course. The three things that you have out here are egotistical black hair and light worker in the reverse. Now, just because it's egotistical and it's out here does not mean it's you that's egotistical, Pisces. Okay, please remember that. You could have black hair, of course, or it could be somebody you know. And for a lot of you, I do feel like it's somebody that has black hair that is egotistical. And with the light worker being in the reversal, this does tie to you being a light worker, but this also tells you a part of your purpose. You know, some people that are back down with their light worker like potential. They have the ability to do light worker work, but they've been back down or put down in their light worker energy because of their ego being in the way. So they have no room for their light worker empathy or light worker abilities to, stream and flow through because their ego won't allow it in, won't allow it to do what it's got to do. And that ego stems from hurt, that ego stems from fear, that ego stems from pain along the way. That's some kind of poetic energy. But you are a light worker, and the purpose you have is to wake up other workers to their self and their purpose and their being and who they have always been below the surface. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling here with those three. So let's see. And people are amorous over you, not just people, spiritual beings that are also positive and negative. You do have a deceased loved one that wants to speak here. Someone takes more than they give is in the reversal, and then falling behind on tasks. I'm going to get what this deceased loved one wants to speak. And the feeling of someone takes more than they give. Obviously, you guys are the ones that give more than you take. Okay, but you have been noticing and maybe identifying those around you that take more than they give. And that's something you have separated your energy from. Don't let pride get in your way. With whatever this deceased loved one wanted to speak says, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Leo's energy could be a Leo deceased loved one or a Chinese year monkey. Or they could have had a Leo moon. All right. Believe in the impossibles on the bottom. So it's basically like, don't let pride get in your way, like wanting to control something or feel power over something. No, don't let that get in your way, and believe in the impossible with all the faith. Okay. So whatever this deceased loved one's trying to say is, don't let pride get in the way, maybe of helping somebody get out of their own egotistical box, to see their powers of true light worker abilities. With the deceased loved one, I kind of feel that there's an energy of grandfather. Definitely feeling grandfather energy, papa, or pops. So something in that sense. Definitely leaning more towards the masculine side. Now, it could be something to do with the dad's side of the family, grandfather's side of the family, but definitely masculine coming in hot on this energy. Something to do with the sun, too. Like the sun in the sky, bringing light, bringing joy, bringing excitement. Something about maybe fertility, or because fertility doesn't have to be children or babies or pregnancy. It could be something about brand new beginnings sprouting for you, for fertile energy of new coming in and coming through. But yeah, you guys have definitely been noticing that you are not one of the ones that takes more than you give. You're one of the ones that gives more than you take. And that's where you've been noticing the difference between you and a whole lot of other people. And I think you're very well taking pride in your differences, like you being different than them. And some of you may get a little bit boastful, but I don't think it's a terrible thing, because at one point you weren't even able to be confident in yourself enough to be like, I am proud of me. So now you're kind of taking that in. I feel like that's another part of don't let pride get in the way, believe in the impossible, because whatever you felt was never going to happen because you're so proud of yourself, you did think it was impossible, but it happened. So you were mind blown and you want to share it. You want to, gloat a little. But I don't think it's a bad thing. It helps other people see that, even the ones that feel like they're never going to win end up winning too. But just don't allow yourself to get too ego boosted out of it, where you get like a total amped self-esteem and you're like, I'm on my high horse. Yeah, no, we don't need to go there, but be in that sense of moderation and balance with it. And how, like, you would want, if you're going to show people how you feel about it, you're going to lead as an example. You know you don't like in the world, so you're going to show the world how to act in the ways that you can be humble about your winnings and your successes, okay? And when you reach your goals and when you find things in your life that end up happening that you thought were impossible. And so the falling behind on tasks, maybe there's something to do with astral traveling on that, because you've been cleansing and releasing. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. It's not a punishment. You're falling behind on some things here and there. Ooh, like what? And if you're the only one that does it, is it really such a big deal? Is it really? Because if you really care about yourself and you know you're going to have to do these things eventually, you might as well really kind of kick back, relax, and enjoy whatever kind of cleansing and release you're going through. Like, you know what? I can wait. It's fine. It's fine, because what I'm going through right now is divine. And it's something I need to do, is have that pause, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And I do feel like, let's see, what's the other side? You guys are no longer holding on to grudges. You have a natural understanding of why things have happened. You're receiving an upgrade right now at this moment, which is a really healthy thing to know that you guys are on the. Let's see. I'm going to get one more message, but this one's from Spirit Team. Spirit Team, Pisces Spirit Team. What does Pisces Spirit Team want to say? We do have, the energy is gaining momentum. Indeed it is. You and your loved ones are safe. You know what? That new moon in Cancer is happening tomorrow on the 25th of June. You and your loved ones are safe, and energy is gaining momentum. Things are really starting to uplift for you. You just needed to know that you are here to help other light workers awaken, because some of them are a little stubborn, some of them are a little egotistical, but it has a little bit to do with the fear, you know. And also the change part gets a little uncomfortable. You know, that uncomfortability is something you're here to, like, make the uncomfortable part feel ease, like at ease instead. Make the shift and the transition, make it feel like it's a more beautiful thing than it is a negative thing, because it really is a beautiful thing, and it's something you see as beautiful. So it's almost like you guys turn something that's ugly to other people into something beautiful, because really how you view it, and if people really could see it the way that you view it, it would be absolutely beautiful. It would be absolutely admirable, and something that most people would want to follow if they saw it as a positive outlook, instead of something that's been, you know, dredged down and made to look like it's something negative and evil and toxic and stuff. But really, their brains thinking that in generality is the negative, evil, toxic stuff. It's crazy how it's been a reverse psychology situation for most of our manipulated lives here on this earth. But you know, you see past it, you see beyond the veil. And let's get a little bit in more, tarot wise. Let's add some. You got the King of Wands, the Leo's energy, the Cancer's energy. That's interesting, because yeah, this is what the King of Wands energy would be. Cancer, Leo, King of Wands. And look how it represents the colors, like the blues, right? And then the orange. That's, I don't know, but that's pretty significant. But the King of Wands on this is fearless, and this is how you guys are going about life right now. That energy you're gaining momentum with is the fearless energy that's not going to run out. It's unstoppable, you know, it's underway. And it's kind of like a volcano. Like, that lava is rising to the surface. There's nothing that anybody can do to stop it. It's going to happen. And that's your fearless energy just overflowing to do whatever it is you feel like is necessary, because you know where your heart's true intentions are. And God knows too. God looks at you and is very proud of what he had created. Every little inch of you, every little part of you, every little, maybe even a little freckle, mole, you know, birthmark, whatever it may be, it was all divinely orchestrated. Like, just for you to be uniquely divine. You are the imprint, you, like the blueprint imprint. Like, you were meant to be who you were. You were meant to exactly have all the little details and even wrinkles. Like, it's just who you are. You were meant to be this. You're meant to rock it with confidence, so that you can show other people, yes, you can look like me and have these things and still be confident in yourself. You still love yourself. That's exactly why. And I just think that's exactly what you guys needed to hear today. And I hope that this helped in any way it could, because this is phenomenal. And have a beautiful rest of your Tuesday.